Manchester United could make as many as 11 players available this summer as Sir Jim Ratcliffe looks to transform the club. And both Marcus Rashford and Harry Maguire could allegedly be part of the exodus.
Erik ten Hag's side narrowly avoided disaster to beat Coventry on penalties and set up a showdown with Man City in the FA Cup final on Sunday. But they did not avoid embarrassment after blowing a 3-goal lead against the Championship outfit.
They then trailed twice to bottom club Sheffield United before scraping a 4-2 win at Old Trafford in the Premier League on Wednesday as pressure still mounts on Ten Hag over his future. Those performances and the poor displays this term have highlighted the need for a huge squad overhaul after a number of changes off the pitch.
Read more on Man Utd GIGGSYS treble Ryan Giggs to become dad for third time aged 50 with model, 36 VAN Life win a stunning VW campervan plus £1,000 or £45,000 cash from just 89p with our code Ratcliffe. The 71-year-old billionaire has taken over football operations at United since buying a 25% stake in the club. He confirmed the appointment of Jason Wilcox as technical director this month from Southampton in their latest change.
His arrival comes after Man United revealed ex-Man City man Omar Berrada is their new chief executive and talks are ongoing about Newcastle's Dan Ashworth, who is on gardening leave, coming in as new sporting director. Now the Daily Mirror says that United are planning an 11-man clear-out with 6 transfer targets in mind for Ratcliffe.
Most read in football on the charge. Prem chief gives update on hearing date for City's 115 alleged FFP breaches. Unbelievable. Axed soccer Saturday stars reunite. Without the most difficult colleagueski goodbye. Sky Axe popular football show as gutted producer posts emotional statement. Giggsy's treble Ryan Giggs to become dad for third time aged 50 with model, 36 BEST free bet sign up offers for UK bookmakers. The chief knows that financial fair play rules will limit United's spending power. But they know that extra funds can be raised through player sales in order to help rebuild the side.
Man United 4 Sheffield United 2. Captain Fernandes scores twice as United come from behind to ease pressure on Ten Hag and every position in the squad is under scrutiny, as they look to offload up to 11 players. But whose head is on the chopping block? Aaron Wan-Bissaka signed from Crystal Palace for £50 million in 2019.
Made the highest number of tackles in the Premier League during his first season, but his form has been up and down. Struggled with illness and injuries last term, and that has seen Diogo Dalot overtake him in the pecking.
He's played 24 times this term, but Inter Milan are eyeing a cut price £13 million swoop with the fullback only having a year left on his deal. Raphael Varane, the World Cup winning French defender, arrived from Real Madrid in 2021 for £42 million.
But the multiple Champions League winner has endured an underwhelming 3 seasons at Old Trafford that have been blighted by injuries. He will leave as a free transfer once his deal expires in June, freeing up more than £300,000 a week from the wage bill.
Victor Lindelof, the versatile Swede, was signed by Jose Mourinho in 2017. Has looked shaky numerous times for United, but his contract was extended for another year in January to avoid losing him for nothing. Harry Maguire cost a mega £85 million from Leicester City in 2019 and went on to become skipper.
A dramatic loss of form led to him being stripped of the armband by Erik ten Hag, but he turned down a move to West Ham last summer. The England defender has bounced back with some good displays this term and could attract interest if he has a good Euro 2024.
Casemiro. United forked out £70 million to Real Madrid for the Brazilian in 2022 and he impressed last season. The 32-year-old inspired him to League Cup success, but he has looked a shadow of his former self this term amid talk of a mega-money move to the Middle East.
Still has 2 years left on his £350,000 per week contract. Sofian Amrabat was brought in on a season-long loan at the end of the summer transfer window. A regular on the subs bench, the Moroccan midfielder has often filled in as deputy left-back amid United's defensive injury woes.
This report states there is little chance his deal will be made permanent. Christian Eriksen signed as a free agent upon Ten Hag's arrival at the club in 2022. The Dane has never been a regular starter and has often struggled to impress off the bench.
The ex-Tottenham ace, 32, still has another year to run on his contract. Marcus Rashford. This report states the academy graduate will be sold for the right price, after he failed to replicate last season's incredible form this term. The only issue regarding getting him off the books could be wages. The England ace, 26, became one of United's top earners after penning a £325,000 a week contract until 2028 last summer.
Antony, the £85 million winger, was one of Ten Hag's first signings from his former club Ajax. But after a bright start, he has failed to live up to that price tag and has only recorded one assist in the Premier League this season.
Now United are ready to cut their losses on the 24-year-old Brazilian. Jadon Sancho. After years of trying to get him, United finally landed Sancho for £73 million in 2021. The England winger only had brief high points before Ten Hag sent him to Holland for extra training last season after he had missed out on the World Cup.
He was exiled and sent out to Borussia Dortmund on loan after his explosive fallout with the boss in January. Sancho, who is under contract until 2026, has found his form again, but the Mirror says he is also up for sale, whether Ten Hag stays or goes.
Although his loan arrangement with Dortmund did not include an option to buy, Anthony Martial, the France international, joined United in a £44. €5 million deal from Monaco in 2015. In the last 4 injury-hit seasons he has hit just 12 Prem goals in 93 games and become surplus to requirements.
His contract finally expires in June and there is no chance that United will look to extend the 28-year-old's stay. Several more players could be sold while Ratcliffe has already called for patience with regards to his rebuild.
But the report states that they, realistically, are hoping to bring in 6 new additions to the squad before the start of next season. Read more. Son STORIESTRAGIC Deathboy, 5, killed after being hit by Ford Fiesta on busy road in horror smash Toy Joy iconic 90s shop to return to more high streets this year after disappearing. Everton defender Jared Branthwaite and Bayer Leverkusen duo Edmund Tapsoba and Jeremy Frimpong are all believed to be targets.
And Wolves pair João Gomes and Pedro Neto plus Borussia Dortmund forward Daniel Malin have been touted as well. Pundits' verdict on Ten Hag's future. Where do the pundits stand on Erik Ten Hag's Manchester United future? Jamie Carragher. Sacked. I don't see how Erik Ten Hag stays.
It's just performance after performance. Gary Neville, stay if he wins the FA Cup. To sack a manager who's won 2 trophies in his first 2 seasons at the club I think would be extreme. Louis Saha, on the fence. I don't see it as clearly, but they need changes from the players, but they need changes from him as well.
Alan Shearer. Sacked. I believe the future of the Man United manager is already determined. Even if they win the FA Cup, I think H is gone.